This could just be a regular episode. This could be a long episode. I don't know. It depends on you, people who are not on the stream. I gotta share also. So one moment.
Mm-mm. Hey, Noel. First in line, Noel. And I'm loving the Bayong Siaga. Is that how you say it?
What? The bag?
Yeah.
Resharing, resharing, resharing.
Okay. Loading as well. Pico is online. Hey, Pico.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, while we are in the warming up phase, I shall, because it's the weekend.
It still feels weird to drink at home, but what else can we do, right? Pico always refreshes the stream. Cool. Hello, Jay on YouTube. Greetings, salutations. Noel says hi to Pico on YouTube. Pico and Noel is on Facebook. Yes, Noel, go get a drink. David, hello, welcome. McCoy, what the hell is an indoor night out? It's all we get in quarantine.
Maybe you can share the plan.
We can wait for a few more people, just so that like it's a bit more. I don't want to explain myself many times, guys. Yesterday was awesome. We spent 2 hours talking to Turing. Well, 2 hours in the show, and then we spent a few more hours still talking to Turing. Pico's drink is salabat. That's not bad. I was drinking tea yesterday. Ooh, the table is icky. I want to wipe the table. Give me a moment. This would be a great time for music. Did we sell rice? I didn't really like address trays. So yeah, can't go too heavy. No worries, David. The YouTube version is now slightly annotated. I have added cards linking to some of the videos in question that we were talking about. So that helps better illustrate the conversation with Turing. I actually listened, and to annotate it, I had to listen to it again. So that was actually, it was pretty cool. It went much longer than I thought it would. I knew it would go long, but it went pretty long. So yeah, those who are just tuning in, Baduy will start very shortly. We are getting our drinks ready. You should get your drinks ready. We're just gonna have a chill night together, talk about better times. David is drinking a vodka Sprite. I can respect that. I can't drink Sprite, so I'm getting vodka soda water, which is really, in the long run, water. Oh my god, could I do that? Could I just vodka water?
Yeah.
It'll work. It'll work. It's not nothing exciting. It's just vodka. Chilly Friday because it's raining, says Pico. It's not raining in BGC. It actually has been quite dry today. Very humid, but no rain. So I've still used the air conditioning because we've tried just with the fan. The humidity is not conducive to work. And it's been a long work week, ladies and gentlemen. I hope your deliverables are done and you take a break. It's been raining in Makati all day. Well, BGC effect, David. You know how it is that for some reason BGC resists rain. It's not that we never have rain. It's just we rarely have rain. Drink of choice.
All right. Well,
Oops, I haven't prepped the intro.
no, this isn't cold at all.
Well,
That's okay. It's a box, so. Given how flexible today's topic will be, I see no reason in delaying the start.
yeah.
Any further.
We're just oops, and I keep switching when I shouldn't switch anymore. Kanto vodka for the win. Noel, I'm not obligated to forever drink Stolage because there are people who expect me to drink Stolage. And it's more affordable than Grey Goose. No offense to Grey Goose, it's okay, but I don't know. There's something about vodka that is attributed to Russia that kicks harder.
But I guess we can start.
Yep.
This is Toby.
And this is Rocky.
And if it's your first time here, welcome to Baduy Pride, a little space on the internet where we talk about anything we want.
This is completely unscripted and not entirely accurate, but at least it's honest. Join us, we talk about everything and anything, random live.
And if it's not your first time here, thank you so much for joining us again. We are about to spend another 30 plus minutes.
Maybe it's just 30. Maybe the conversation will just die.
And we will be talking about indoor night outs, which is basically us lamenting that we are indoors when we should be having night outs.
Yeah, so, oh my god, Mai's like, ambassador. No, I don't think we're officially having Stolix ambassadors. I cannot compete and I cannot dance and drag. And
Support local, Noel says.
you're free to do so. Okay, Toby, explain this Baguio weather box red wine for me. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
You're super classy, Dane.
And Patricia!
Oh my gosh, Patricia.
Long time no see.
Welcome. Friday. Is it Friday morning over there? I feel like it's morning. Is it also evening? Where are you? So, hey, Toby, explain tonight's topic.
So part of what we want to do after yesterday's very successful episode where we had Turing as our awesome guest, and you can still find the episode online, which it hit 4 duck quacks.
It's a movie. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yes, it was an awesome 2-hour experience, and then afterwards we even spent even more hours talking about stuff.
We slept very late.
But yeah, we had so much fun with that, so we decided why not shake things up tonight. So this is what we plan to do tonight, and we hope you guys will be joining us. We are waiting to see if any of you are willing to join us and share your own stories. If you are, do comment and we will shoot you a link so you can guest in the stream.
Of course, it helps that we're friends on social media where I know how to direct message you. If we do not have a way to direct message you, it will be challenging to send you the link.
Now, part of the requirements that you should know is that when you receive the restream link, you must open it in Chrome. We've tried opening it directly, like say from Messenger, and that causes a lot of issues.
On desktop, there are no issues. So the restream guest experience is optimized for desktop.
Yes.
On mobile phones,
there's a lot of drama.
Launching it directly from Messenger loads the Facebook browser, so that doesn't work. So it's best to copy the link over to your mobile browser. On our experience, it works okay with Chrome Mobile.
Safari has issues.
It does not work with Safari. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just in case you want to drop by and you'll join the episode as a guest. We can support up to 9, but we'll probably just do it one at a time, so it's not overwhelming.
So if you feel up to it, you want to be part of the Baduy Pride episode, shoot a comment. If you know Rocky personally, you can shoot him directly a message in Messenger. That way we can send
so
you the
weird
link.
To shoot me a message, but sure. And then, but the goal is just to talk about fun nights we've had together. I mean, ideally, it's an experience that all of us, have shared. If not, then I guess you can talk about your own experience. That's
Mhm.
cool too. But we should kick that off. We should. How do we start this? How do we start this little adventure? What do you want to talk about, Toby?
So tonight, focusing on night outs. Um, I think part of this experience requires us to at least talk about our night outs.
Yeah. We'll start by talking about our going out. Anak is here. Hi, Nico.
Hey Nico, I see McCoy as well. Yeah,
Mai has an important question for Noel, which is, what is the caramel vodka you drank before? Noel, can you help? Patricia is turning 18 on Tuesday.
Oh,
Advance happy birthday
advance
to
happy
you.
birthday.
No alcohol for you. No. We are responsible drinkers and we only drink within the legal limits of your area. So, yes. Okay, so yeah, so what's a good really the caramel thing is canto? Are you kidding me? It's really canto.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a revelation.
Okay, so noted. All right, so Toby, what story do you want to talk about?
Well, I guess for me, I have to start with our first night out,
Our very first night out?
our Valentine's Day
Our
night out.
Valentine. Oh my gosh.
Now, for purposes of privacy and to save the save the identities and spare them of the fallout of everything that will come out from these stories, we will not state names in these stories.
Good luck with that. Okay.
But yeah, years ago, when Rocky and I were still getting to know each other, still trying to uh, break the ice and become closer friends, a friend of mine had this panic moment and reached out because they needed to suddenly host a Valentine's Day party.
Who does a Valentine's Day party, right? It's nuts.
Long story made shorter, but still amusing. Friend basically was studying and learning to do makeup and
Yes.
beautification, and liked the fact so much that her instructor was pretty much um, smitten to her husband. So there was always this long running joke of, maybe the two of you should hang out and stuff like that. Lo and behold, mentor decides to, I guess you could say, take a stab at it and asks, "So what are you guys doing this Valentine's Day? Maybe I can hang out with you." Friend panics, contacts me, and suddenly goes, "Toby, I need to hold a Valentine's Day party. Can you show up and drag people?" And me, I didn't really have any plans that time, and Rocky was the only one I was really talking to at that time. So
Oh,
I
boy.
reached out to Rocky and told him, "I know this is going to sound strange."
For full disclosure, Toby and I, at this point, had only met in person once, a few days before.
Mhm.
In addition, I was in a relationship. So, but I was in a relationship that did not really do anything big for Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
So I also had no plans for Valentine's Day evening. And I get this call from Toby asking if I want to go out for a pretend Valentine's Day party, which really feels like a suspicious setup. Like this can't be. And sorry, worse is like he just said that there's a party, but then when we finally were going out, he
That's what
explains the
explained.
party when I'm in the car. So
And I'm like, okay, I have to tell you what's really
No
going on.
choice.
And blah, 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 blah. So we end up going and we end up having wine and cheese and, lots of laughs and
it was a fancy party for about
5 people.
6 naman, because makeup teacher had a friend,
Yes, you're right. 6.
so there were 6 of us.
So yeah, it was an interesting night out.
I have photos.
It was our first night out. And in many ways, it was just we had to O-Bar afterwards.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
We went
had
to
O-Bar
O-Bar,
afterwards.
but we got there like close to
Closing.
sunrise.
Yes.
So we just hung out outside
Mhm.
on the corner of Rosa and Nakpil.
Yes.
I got to meet Jaja for the first time,
Mhm.
but obviously she was tired from her set,
Mhm.
whatever. So wasn't the friendliest person, but that's okay. I was a stranger, so meh. Yeah, yeah. It was a weird night. It was a very weird night.
Yeah. I guess that's one night story I could share. Do you have one in mind?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Not yet.
Not yet.
Tell another story. This is your topic. Total, you complain you don't always talk, no? So yeah, go talk
What?
more.
Why are you acting this way?
I need to drink more to tell stories.
Has anyone commented that they're willing to join the party?
No, so to recap, we're thinking of pulling in guests for the show. We can send you a direct link to join, like how we interviewed during yesterday. And then if you have stories that you want to share, like, nights with us that you remember or that you want to talk about, then feel free to join the episode and cheers. But yeah, it's okay. I think we all need to warm up. It's going to be a while before anybody feels like they want to join in. So you have to be with video. Ideally, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so you're guesting.
you're
So,
guesting, and it's kind of corny if your video is not on.
I mean, if you want to turn on your video, but we still can't see you, then that's up to you.
I mean, it's a little alter.
You
but,
can be creative and have a stuffed toy in your place. So yeah, another story. I can share another one, which
Blue
was
is like, this is a drunken episode. Not yet.
but we hope to get there.
We're working on it. We're working on it. So
There were those night outs I used to do without you, in the sense that you were still in the night shift, and it would have me traveling to pick up friends in BF homes, because at that time I lived in Parañaque. From the friends in BF homes, I would then travel to pick up friends in Marikina. And then from there, we would travel further to Malaysia, as we call it, because it was nicknamed for Malayu siya. And there, at that friend's house, we would spend the rest of the night drinking, laughing, playing games like Taboo and other crazy board games and card games. Just enjoying the night. But yeah, that was basically Urim, Javan, and that circle of
the
friends.
crew.
And that would be quite crazy, because it really was far. It was at some points driving in the darkness, because I guess the streets didn't have street lights yet at that point.
Like, there are a lot of parts of Marikina that are quite dark. They're better now, but not in the early 2000s.
Yes, and yeah, I remember. It was an adventure, in the sense that, oh my god, I'm driving this far and I'm a new driver. But yeah, that was a nice memory to tap into as well.
What else? I think, okay, I'll just focus on something a little more recent. So last year for my birthday, I think I talked about this during my birthday episode, but I'll talk about it again to some degree. So last year, it's like, for my birthday, it's one of the few times I really tried to invite people over for my birthday to join us at O. And I don't normally like inviting, because it gets disappointing when people don't go, and I don't like expecting and people not showing up. And then the biggest challenge for last year was like trying to get the office to go. So a lot of the girls at the office had always been like, they want to go to O-Bar, they want to try O-Bar, they whatever. But then, getting people to actually go is a whole different story, and it took quite a bit to convince people, are we really going? And then we're trying to organize it and all that. And I think I just asked them to handle entrance, and then once they're in, we could support the drinks you got there. We invited board game friends, we invited Twitter friends, and all that. So we invited a bunch of people. To be fair, a lot of them showed up, and a lot of my office showed up, which was kind of awesome. And
we could barely fit on the table.
We booked 2 tables.
Yeah,
which is so weird.
Didn't seem to be enough. Yeah, and I remember trying to juggle the orders, because I was trying to have a semblance of control to make sure I could monitor everything that was being purchased.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, that was such a fun night, and we had so many.
That was an expensive night.
We had so many bottles. We had so much food. And yeah, it's just nice seeing them so happy though.
Yeah, I mean, and especially like that was one of those times when Turing comes out and does and what it was in the end it does really matter.
Yeah,
Who
that's
sang
that
that
song. That
anyway?
song.
I can't remember, but whatever. So it did weird straight music, rap, whatever. Because you know how Turing raps like amazingly. So it was just this well-rounded Obar night, and it was super fun. It was a merging of different worlds. I keep saying that we should try to do it again. Since then, I think I've only brought some office people over, like one other time. We had our Singapore leaders.
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park, yeah, yeah. We had some of our Singapore leaders in town, and then we brought them to Obar too, and they had a good time, even though it was girls and a bunch of straight guys. So whatever. Hey, who knew, right? Obar Entertainment's universal.
Hmm.
Okay. This was probably more entertaining on a video call, I think. But hey, we're trying to make this an episode out of this
Mhm.
because people aren't really like. I can't tell, guys. You're not really reacting to anything, so I don't know.
Patricia comments, my whole everyday. I should wear my glasses.
Was eat, sleep, checking on my phone a couple of days ago. I binge watch Where in the World is Carmen San Diego and some
That's a
video
good
watch
show.
Chucho. Yeah, we finished
we should do an episode about that show.
Carmen San Diego. We could, although this new season was very short. It was only five episodes. It was okay. It was okay.
And there's the added drama of, well, at least locally, when there was news about the artists and underpaid and stuff like that.
Okay, it's a little old in internet time, but yes, that drama exists. What else, Toby? What stories do you want to dredge up? Noel's like, every time we're at O. That's true. And I feel like a lot of the conversations we have at the table are priceless, often non-repeatable, often hard to remember now. But I always remember that they're good conversations.
Noel, can we pull you in?
I don't know. He hasn't. Wait, go. I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
I mean, no, I remember the last time we had Noel in the video call. He had the best backgrounds.
Yeah, but that was a Zoom call, so this is not a background situation. It's just a show thing. What else? What like? Because really, Toby came up with this topic, and like the guest element is still there. You're always free to let us know.
Pico mentioned he DM'd you.
Oh wow. Okay.
So while you're setting that up, yeah, go Pico. While you're setting that up, I'll continue. Other interesting night out stories. So there was that one time that we were. Oh my gosh, it's always like this mix of different stories in your head that you want to add.
Noel left the room. Wow. There was that time that Noel showed up. No. Okay, we'll focus on our stories. We're not focus on other people's stories. Okay. What were you gonna say?
So there was that interesting time wherein Obar was having those really super crowded nights, and when we would go, the lines would be, very, very long lines. And us being us, typically we're allowed to skip the lines because supposedly we could just sign in.
It's not like clear, right? It's like it's not a written down thing, but but the staff always say we can
the
skip
staff
the
always
line.
tells us to just skip the line and go forward. We're never comfortable with that,
Mhm.
and we always end up just lining up and being patient. And then once we get to the front, we leave the line and go to the VIP area to sign up. But it was always interesting to have those moments because there was that, I guess, you're just loved. You feel the love of them wanting you to be there. And then we were inside, we were enjoying the night, we were already settled at our table. And lo and behold, our friend Nick shows up. And we're like, oh, Nick, you're here. Were you just behind us in the line? No, they didn't let me line up. And we're like, what? And we all started cheering. That was such an interesting moment. All these good memories.
Okay, I don't know. Are we on a headphone pa?
Oh,
Or
wait, let's try it without, and then let's see if people say that it's echoing and stuff. Then we'll headphone.
okay. All right, guys. Pico has agreed to get pulled in.
Yay!
So we're gonna pull in Pico. Wait one moment. Then hello,
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
everyone. Can you hear Pico? Is it echoing when he talks?
Yeah, let us know if we need to use earphones so the audio isn't messing up.
So
I'm
Pico,
on it.
Pico's like has played board games with us a few times and has been with at Obar at the same time we were once, I think.
Yeah, only once.
So what story do you want to celebrate, Pico? What story do you want to share?
The Pinoy G4M celebration.
Oh my gosh, which one?
Oh, and we
Yeah,
have a message
that-
session. So keep going.
we have met before in the online. Sorry, it was the against the light.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
It's cool, dramatic lighting.
Yeah, so the first time I met you, Rocky, was via online. So that was
Yes.
Pinoy G4M commenting stuff, and I was like entry level employee that time.
Wow, let's remember it based on your employment. Okay. And
And then
XL.
then actually
That's
I
me.
was very curious noon. I actually wanted to meet you that nung panahon na yun. But then dahil nga entry level lang din naman din ako. I can't afford anything. I can't afford to go to anywhere like bars and
Mhm.
as in anywhere. So until the time that is the first time that I met you personally in O Bar. So that was
you were in the show, right? Which show was that?
the Manila Luzon.
Yes, because Manila
Yes.
Luzon.
Yes, the
And there were actually a
2017.
lot of us there for that show, if I remember. I mean, there's a lot of people like I knew from different circles who had shown up for that event. What
Yeah.
what were your first impressions of Obar for that night?
Impressions, it's unlike the usual bars na pinupuntahan ko when
Mhm.
the workplace is goes night outs and stuff. So for example, pupunta kami sa Aposento in Makati. So
Okay,
just to
I have
drink
no
and
idea what
stuff.
this is. No.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Valero Street. It's not
Okay,
famous
okay.
anyway. So I compared also Paddy's and Metro Walk, something like that. So
Paddy's Point.
yeah. Yeah,
Lots of things happens in Paddy's Point.
but
Sorry, this is not-
I didn't try. I didn't try anything there.
Good for you, Pico.
I did not try.
Good for you.
I didn't. I don't know anything that time. So yeah, going
I
back.
heard.
So when I compare when I compared it with Obar is Gucci. It's very very good. Because that was the first time I saw a drag show.
Mhm.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, the drag show that time. So aside from Manila Luzon, my goal that time, and
Mhm.
I was actually trying to catch you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was able to catch you.
Pokemon.
And
No, it was cool. And then, but it took a while before we saw each other again. And
Mhm.
then,
yeah,
and then we finally arranged for a few board game nights. So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome. That's super awesome. And I'm glad that happened. You know. What else? Anything for else for people? Like we don't want to keep you too long. You know, we're gonna
Yeah.
cycle through people.
Yeah, but
Yep.
but other than Obar, did you have other guilty pleasure places that you wanted to go to, or you miss going to now that there's lockdown and all?
Or places that you've been meaning to go to but you haven't tried
Yes,
yet.
or even
I-
worse, place you planned to go to this year,
Oh, that hurts.
and then suddenly the plans got canceled.
I was planning to go to Indonesia last year.
Oh.
December.
But that's last year. That doesn't count.
No, it's okay. Go on. Talk about it. So why didn't you go?
I can't. I don't have money. Walang pera.
Practical
Paano
constraint.
Mhm.
That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But then another was to actually try to go back to Obar
Mhm.
for
We've been
another.
talking about this. That
Yeah.
we arrange for another night.
Yes.
And now it's like, oh my god, we super should. I mean, once things return, we will definitely arrange for that.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah. I
Well,
think that's
thanks for Thanks for dropping in, Pico. We super appreciate
And
it.
congratulations for being our first sudden guest.
Mercy salamat. Mercy salamat.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Pico. Okay. See? That's simple.
No
Okay.
need to be scared. It's that quick, that easy. So anyone else wants to join in, please do message. While waiting, we have a few more comments from Patricia. Patricia shared, I guess in connection. Then I noted some deep vocabulary words came from Mariah Carey because I like discovering knowledge, words, and anything that I can relate for my education.
Hey, that's true. I grew up with that culture of every time you don't know the meaning of the word, I ask my parents, like, what does that mean? They will helpfully say, there is a dictionary, look it up. So I learned to look up words as they came along in the pre Google era, and that worked out fine. So that's okay. What are other stories? What are other stories we could talk about? Because like yesterday we kind of talked about the first time we saw Turing. Which I wonder, like, what are other firsts about the Odivas that we can share? For at least for us, I mean, not first for them, but at least first from our perspective.
I remember with Jaja, this was still in Obar Malate, when so we became close friends because
Give me a moment. Okay, go on.
yeah, she was one of the few divas whom I was really talking to in the earlier years, and what and that was nice. It was interesting how we just opened up a lot, and it got to the point that I found myself wanting to find a song for her to perform, something that would stand out.
Oh, okay, I know where this is
would be
going.
interesting.
This is awesome. Okay.
So I ended up finding that song by Lily Allen. And of course, that song, for those who don't know, is a song called Fuck You. Censorship warning.
Is this the same Jaja from Drag Race Thailand?
Yes.
She is Filipino. She was an O-Diva for a long time.
Yes, and we were super close friends. And basically, I remember getting so excited with the song that when she was done with her set and we were on our way outside of the bar to get some air and talk, I was like, Jaja, there's something I want you to perform. There's something that I really feel is perfect for you. And she was like, what? And I was like, fuck you. And she's like, fuck you too. I'm like, no, I mean the song. And she's like, what song? And then I end up having to sing it and all that. And then she made it her own. She had so many versions of performing it. And one of my favorite ones, favorite interpretations was where she performed it as Gloria Macapagal.
I was going to
Arroyo.
say, is this the GMA version?
Yes.
Yes. She would do a drag GMA
with
mole
the neck
and all,
brace.
and the neck brace. And it was like the smallest, like, you know.
And it felt like such a fun, crazy. I don't even think it was political because it's just too funny.
It was just
political.
it was ridiculous.
Yes.
It was just absolutely ridiculous, and it was, but it, you know, very very Obar, very Obar. What's this? Then and this ties to a long legacy of us, you know, trying to be helpful and suggesting songs for divas when we hear them, and we're, you know, it doesn't always happen. I mean, they're just suggestions. People are free to accept or not. There are cases where we've made mistakes that, the song is already like
by someone
met
else.
by someone else.
Yeah.
Then they kind of have an agreement about who performs what. So that's totally cool. But yeah, so it's never a bad thing, and then especially when we're super excited there's a lot of times when we listen to music and then we get excited about a song, and when we post it on Facebook and stuff, we'll most likely tag some of the
who we
ODs. Like,
feel is perfect for
can
it.
someone do this number? Can someone perform this? And then that's because we meet well, because we love them all.
And we also sort of visualize them performing some of the songs, so we'd love to see them do it. Or in other cases, we're not sure who can do it, so
we just toss it up in the air. We want to see someone do it.
Other night out stories. Noel mentions Tia Marias and Glorieta for the titas in the room. Oh my God, Noel. Oh my God. Noel, please be a guest. Come on, message us so we can send you the link.
I don't think he wants to. It's okay.
What else? There would be those nights that we would go out and just steal a chance to eat out because you were night shift. So it was our lunches, so to speak, whether it was in Hapchan or in Icebergs. The iceberg story, of course.
More of our lunches were at Whistle Stop
Yes,
on
Whistle Stop.
Makati Avenue.
Whistle
My
Stop.
office was in Makati. Toby would drive by for lunch, and my lunch is like one in the morning, 2 in the morning. So for people in Obar Malate, if you wonder why Toby would disappear early in the night, it's because
Between the two sets.
between the first and second set, it's because he would rush over to Makati. Then we would have a quick lunch. I couldn't eat more than an hour anyway
Mhm.
because I was on the clock, and then
I'd head
I'd
back.
rush back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we did this for a long time. Nico says Puerto Galera. Okay, there was a year that Nikos wanted us to go with him to Puerto Galera for his birthday,
Mhm.
and we weren't and still aren't big beach people, but it's
Mhm.
Nico, so we did. And how long was that? We spent a weekend, I think. We spent a weekend at Puerto.
Mhm.
Oh my god, we just got drunk. We just got drunk a lot. There are pictures. It's when I look at our pictures, it's mostly us drinking. Nico was in a wig in some of them
Yes.
that we borrowed from someone. I don't even remember how.
Yeah, and then I remember spending a lot on food
On
because
the
we were so
especially the grilled
yes, the
pusit.
grilled stuff. We had so much of that.
Can I still eat that? I don't know. I think I can.
I
So,
think you can as long as we make sure it's not the one that's super glazed.
yeah.
Salt and pepper squid would work, but the ones with those glaze are a bit too much, I guess.
Ala, Noel, Pico wants to see you though. Patricia shares MC Black had the best performances. Whitney, then Precious is the best for performances. Regine and Mariah. Hey, yes, I love those videos, and I think that's like super signature stuff. David's already complaining bad duck. We're not. I think we're not stopping yet. Although I don't know. It's hard to read the room, guys. I don't know if you're like
We're hoping
jiving with this Friday night feel.
we're hoping
you know?
for more participation. David, are you willing to guess?
Should Nico and I know Nico is like toggling windows, so it's okay. I understand.
It's work.
Okay, but let me. I will prep Noel.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
What else? Well, so while you're doing that, I'll think of more stories. There was that night with the geek friends. This was Mika and the others, where we went to the sports bar, and while we were drinking, we chanced upon this guy who literally looked like Liam Neeson.
What?
So we were so at awe, and this was around the years not long after the Star Wars movie
Which Star Wars movie?
that had Liam Neeson.
Okay, Phantom Menace.
Yes.
All right.
So it was that, oh my god, that's it. And we were all fanboying, fangirling. And the guy notices us and goes, "It's all right. I know what this is about. Come on over." And we're like, ah! And we go and be like, we know it's not you. It's like, oh god, it's not me. But we take photos. I think we still have the photos somewhere. But that was such a crazy night because we ended up spending the rest of the evening just drinking with their group as well.
Because the guy looked like Liam Neeson.
And he was just drinking there too with his friends. So we were all just drinking and laughing about it and stuff. And eventually we moved back to our side, but he was still there. And
That's bananas.
yeah.
Oh no.
It should work on Chrome Mobile, Noel. I had to manually paste it. And then you will see the prompts asking for permissions.
Yeah, you need to give permission to your camera.
While that's there, Patricia asks, what do you think about Kamala?
That's a U.S. political question. We're probably not the best people to comment.
Oh,
Oh, you got it for Safari. Wait,
for
okay.
some reason I was thinking Kamala extract.
No. Or I was thinking what? Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Okay. One moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So here comes our wait, Noel, you're not gonna post no bag.
Are you ready?
Wait, it's motioning, wait.
There's a private chat if you need to like coordinate. I can't hear you yet.
Okay, while you're plotting, I still open the invitation for anyone else who's interested in joining in. please just shoot us a message. I'm sorry about that, David. Yes, I totally understand. Um, but yeah, um, other night out stories.
Ano, Noel, are you okay? Do I turn on your window? Di
Well,
pa rin. Ano ba? What are you doing?
all these preparations.
Sorry,
Um,
walang background.
have I shared the reason why I don't go to the bar beside O Bar in Malate?
The bar beside. Okay, fine. Let's talk about that. Sure.
So there was a period of time when O Bar Malate was under construction because renovation because they were fixing their second floor in Malate. So when me and my friends, who literally were the type of people to go out every night, went out that night, we kind of realized, oh, we can't go to O Bar. A number of them were fans of the other bar as well. I wasn't, but I decided since they were willing to go, I might as well go with them. We go in. I'm not enjoying myself. There's tickets for the beers, which is standard.
Yeah.
But I'm literally at the bar looking at the bartender who was busy filling the freezer with bottles from the crate. 10 minutes later, I'm still at the bar with my ticket. He finishes the crate, gets a second one, and starts filling it up. And I'm like, excuse me. And he's like, sandali lang, tinatapos lang. So I threw the tickets and walked out.
Toby's cranky.
I don't like it when,
Toby's super cranky.
there's a level of service that you expect when when you pay. So, oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Not yet? Okay, not yet.
Can we test, Noel? Can we just test and just see? Okay, wait. I'm gonna
Thank you, Mai. Thank you for
I'm
totally
gonna turn
getting-
on your window. Turn on the tab, and then
And there's Noel!
Noel, say something.
Can you hear me or no?
Yes!
We can hear you!
On my headset, I don't hear you.
I think it's because until your window is active, it's silent.
Okay.
So probably that. And then the preview
It's weird.
window
I
is
can't
like
believe
you
I'm
see the same as the
here. I
show.
got pressured.
But Noel, where's your bag?
It's inside there. So I'll promote it later. Oh,
How
for
are
my
you, Noel?
Canto vodka. It's
Noel, your voice is a bit weak, so you might have to
Please?
speak up, or you have to be nearer to the mic.
But the mic's a headset,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I don't know if your
It's not
headset.
capturing on my headset. It's so weird.
So it's your phone ambient
Yeah,
mic.
it's on my mic. I'm using my mobile.
Ah.
Oh, that's a little better.
Yeah, it's better.
Is better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll speak louder na lang.
Project. So Noel, what story do you want to share with your gray hair?
With my gray hair. I don't know. You know what's funny? Is I don't remember meeting you guys. Like I don't.
Oh,
Oh, like the
don't
first meeting.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time we met with my hair?
my most prominent memory is the photo shoot.
But that was late na.
Yeah, I know that was
Yeah,
late
that was
night.
late. Now we knew each other.
Yeah, but parang before the photo shoot, it was mostly hi hellos.
I think even in Malate, it was.
It was a lot of you're with, let's say, Sila Grace, and then hi this Noel, hi, and then that's it, and we don't really talk.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, correct.
It was only no photo shoot that we really started to talk, because that was when there was all the, oh my god, I'm looking at the lights, and then you're seeing Rocky's toys, and then there's a lot more conversation, and then there's a lot of jokes and drinks and stuff, and that's where bonding really happened I think for
I
me.
think it was one of my fondest. I mean, doing that photo shoot was one of the best things I've done. I actually miss doing photo shoots for the Odivas and even JR. You know, he's been asking me to go take some photographs of them, and I've seen the photos of Gigi and Precious recently. I'm like, oh my god, ang ganda ng photos nila. And I'm still so paranoid. I rarely go out. And I really, really miss going out. Like, I've been going out since I was like 15. So for the titos and titas out there watching this YouTube, I've been going to Zubar and Giraffe.
Wow!
Yeah. So
We're
I'm
name dropping.
and 10 years after. Oh my God, do you guys remember 10 years
Oh my gosh,
after
yeah, yeah. 10 years after, I have never
in
been, but I remember
Podium?
seeing it a number of times.
No,
Yeah, I've
no,
only
in
seen giraffe.
Saint Francis Square.
Yes.
Yeah,
Giraffe was in front. It's in 6750.
6750.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Zubar is in Shangri-La. So maaga ako lumande.
I used to go to Mars.
Oh my God. Pero version ng Mars, I think, was Common Ground in Malate. I don't know if you went there.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I'm a big Malate baby. You know,
And then
I
wasn't
I
there
think
ano?
in our group I first met really Grace and Leon,
Mhm.
and then eventually Miko. I think because of Grace, and then
Yeah.
it was again mostly because we always stay outside. You guys are always inside,
Yes, that's true.
diba? So we have that table outside near the door.
Yes.
yes.
So we're always there. We're always the one like, with bottles of beer, and Leon would be doing the Madonna stint with
The
The
with
straw
a straw.
microphone.
Patricia asked real quick, what is Mars?
Sige, Toby, explain
Oh,
what is
Lord.
Mars.
Okay, so Mars was a very popular disco club back in the 80s.
My God.
90s.
90s
alam niyo,
naman.
guys,
90s.
producing disco, diba?
But it did use the term disco.
Yes.
And
So,
then eventually they turned it to a dance club and not a disco
So, but-
club because they wanted to separate from Bang Bang Ali and all that.
correct. But if it's really disco, we're talking about
Bang Bang Ali or Ali Bang Bang?
No, that was
Depending on the year, no? Kasi parang they kept shuffling the name, no?
Yeah, and then yung Where Else and Euphoria.
Yes, I was about to say Euphoria.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Euphoria. And then Where Else first, and then Euphoria, and then Where Else again. So
Admittedly, I think my Mars and Euphoria days were during the days I still thought I was straight.
Ayan, no? So yes, my attest, it was called disco.
wag kang maingay na paghahalata yung age.
Patricia adds, "Oh, I heard 90s was a year of night bars.
Yes.
Dance was huge in the 90s.
Yes.
Partly because of movies, partly because of
So what's with the
Dance clubs.
space themed bars, no? Kasi I mean, and you know, tragic on Ozone, but diba, because Ozone, Mars,
I think
it was like there was a theme going
I think
on.
it was to make sense of the laser lights.
Yeah.
Pwede.
You know,
Pwede.
oo, baka nga.
They
I-
wanted
I-
the smoke machine and the laser lights to make
Yes.
sense.
And then,
So-
you know, of course, there were ledge dancers, like for mostly
Mm.
women,
Yes.
ledge dancers.
Yeah.
But whenever I got drunk, I remember going up on the ledge and dancing. So I had like crazy nights especially in Malate, like in Joy Club,
Mm.
in Sexes, in Aquario. So I'm a big Malate baby.
Mhm.
I started going out bed na
Sorry,
eh.
my comments, carbon dating.
Yes. I started going out na, it was
I
bed
hate
na.
you, Mai.
It was already it was like the opening year ng bed. Was the year I
Yeah.
started going out.
So parang year one. Year one ka ba? Year one ka rin, diba?
Not Obar, bed.
Not O-Bar. Bed.
Yeah, I started with Obar after the first year na. Hindi ako umabot sa year 1.
Kami, year, I think si Nico, year one din. Right, Nico? You're year one. Year one yan kung si Grace, year one. So, anyway,
He's also
yeah,
working.
90s was like full of, and I remember Giraffe was one of the favorite places I'd go to, primarily because they don't know that I'm 16. I was 16 when,
Ayan.
you know, I could go in and drink. And
And
I remember I
into the
had
pesos.
like 100 pesos in my pocket. Like,
Oh my God.
seryoso, 100 pesos. And the way Giraffe is set up is magkahiwalay siya. So half of the room would be the straight guys or straight
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
And then the other half near the toilet and the aircon are the gates
Mhm.
and the bar.
I did not
So-
realize there was this delineation. I mean, I never
Yeah,
went there,
there was.
obviously. I
In
just saw it from afar.
So I remember just going there, and then I would have like 100 pesos. I would buy a mule for that 100.
A mule is a drink for those who don't know.
Yes.
Just to make sure.
Grabe naman.
Grabe, alam naman nila yung mule. So I'd buy the mule, and kasi diba it has dark color.
Yes.
So I would take like sips and sobrang nagtitipid.
Yeah,
Tapos
you'll
hindi
It lasts
halatang
for
walang
the
laman.
you'll
entire night.
basically nurse your drink and no one notices it's the same drink
Yes,
from the night you
exactly.
came
That's the
in.
point. I would hold my drink in my hand for the entire night, and people would really not think that I wasn't buying more.
Ayan, nandiyan na si Mon. Hi, Mon.
Mon,
Oh
will
my
you
God,
join us,
Mon!
Mon, please? Would you like to join our show, Mon? We can
Mon
send you the
should
link and
join
you can guess.
our show. Yeah, kasi ano na rin yan. Oh, malapit na siya mag-birthday.
Oo nga.
I
October
said,
23.
All the birthdays we're missing.
I know. I hope
Um,
December
just
Obar opens.
So, quick questions from other viewers. Patricia adds, especially like posts that was set in New York nightlife, ballroom, and Vogue.
okay.
Pico asks, Mule, as in Smirnoff Mule.
Yes.
And then Patricia adds, which artists mostly play at night bars in the 90s?
Hala, do you want to cite songs played in the 90s?
Well, even in the late 90s or 90s, Madonna was still like
Well, Madonna was Madonna.
was a staple, yeah. And Kylie.
Kylie was
Minogue
big.
was a staple.
And Locomotion and all that.
Who's that? George Michael was also
Oh,
very.
that's not, oh my God. Wait.
Yes, George Michael. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What?
Sorry. We'll
I
go.
message one.
But yeah, George
So
Michael.
babay na ba ako? Babay
Oh,
na
no,
ako.
No. We can have multiple guests.
Yeah, we're encouraging people to join. It's fun.
This is going to be so exciting. So again, in terms of joining, if you're on the laptop, you'll just have to click it and approve the requests for permissions. But if you're on a mobile device, it's better to copy and paste the link on Chrome.
Or something. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it's direct from Messenger,
Yeah,
depending on your settings, you'll get the Messenger
Yeah.
browser thing.
But yeah, oh my gosh. And what else? Sure.
Cheers.
Oh wait, I'll get my ice.
No, wait, my drink is gone. Oh
But
my
I
God.
think, soon after, like, I've been going around Malate, the Malate scene. When Obar opened, I think it became a staple for me and my friends. Yeah, we used to go to the other bars, like the Bed and all that, but it was really mostly Obar where you felt at home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the other bars, and not to throw shade, or maybe I am a little bit, they're a bit snooty.
No,
Yes.
and I get that. I mean, I went all my years of going out. Majority was, and I know majority of my Malate time was bed, but it was because of my friends. And then
Yeah.
I was happy with my friends, but I didn't like most of the other people at the bar
Same.
because
Same.
you
I have that
you
feeling.
feel very judged.
Exactly. Like when you're standing there by yourself, especially. Unlike in Obar, you kind of feel welcome even if you're alone. Like you're
Yeah.
drinking alone. Like somebody would just, like Zemen would just go to you and say, "Are you
Uh-huh.
okay? Are you having fun?" Or
Yeah.
Ekmon and Rupert.
I always felt like Obar felt like you were in a house party of someone who had a
Exactly,
very
yeah.
big house. So it wasn't
Felt
like
home.
you didn't feel like you were a customer in a bar. It felt like you were in someone's party and
Exactly.
parang I don't know anyone but parang okay tong party na to.
And then you get you get introduced to other people. Right?
Yes.
Parang ganun yung dating eh. Like every time like you're going there, parang, oh hi, this is Grace, or this is Leon, this is Nico, this, and then suddenly you have this whole gang of Obar friends.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I kind of felt going to Obar. And even if I go there alone, I feel very comfortable. Unlike, I don't usually go alone in a bar. Like I
That's true.
feel very judged. But with Obar, it's pretty different, especially now. I mean, recently, not this pandemic, but we're all hoping that we open by December, or they find a way. Mon, find a way, Rupert, JR, find a way.
Well, it's also the prevailing situation.
Yeah.
It has to be reasonably safe, and then at a level they can operate where their Obar is Obar pa rin,
Yeah.
and not I don't know, just a restaurant or
I
something.
know it's gonna be hard. Like you would wear a mask and shield, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
and I wouldn't even mind such regulations if, let's say, the government or whatever other main body found a way na parang, for example, all rent or something is slashed
Yeah.
na, para even if you're operating at half capacity, you'll still make money because you're not having to pay off rent or taxes or rent or ganyan. But since that's not a reality,
Well, especially here.
I wouldn't want naman Obar to risk opening and
Yeah, exactly.
diba?
Exactly. It's
And
it's very hard, but
But-
we can all agree that we miss Obar so much.
And yeah, and then whenever they decide to open, we're going to be there
yes,
regardless.
even if it's like
Exactly.
lunch
If
meals
it's
or
daytime drag, let's do it.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Right? Parang dinner theater, I don't know,
The
lunch
disco
theater drag.
in the time of Mon
Mhm.
and
Mm.
Rupert in the 70s. Di ba tanghali? Right, Mon?
Ay, di, baka may comments ka.
I sent the. I think Mon's setting up,
Okay.
so we'll see.
Mon! Yay! I'm so happy.
He won't stay long though, so I
Yeah.
think we will see if he can connect. So,
So-
let's see.
Patricia adds, even Thunderpuss mix, not right now, but it's okay.
Because
my
she's talking
God,
about Whitney-
Patricia.
Yes.
Yes.
Whitney Houston, kasi.
Noel, what was your favorite song back in the 90s?
Kailangan
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That's
What was your
hard.
gimmick song no 90s?
Oh no. 2000 na kasi yung Dove, di ba? But I
Yeah,
anything
Love
Mooney,
is
I
so
love Mooney.
iconic. Love is so malate.
90s? Jocelyn Enriquez and all that.
Oh my
Um,
god.
You would read my mind.
Yes! Of course!
That was my jam. If you could read, that was my jam. But
Wow.
when that came up, when that song comes up, like people would just go
Were
party the night.
you
And sorry,
Mhm.
horny.
horny? Of course. And chocolate.
Corny. Which is still funny when you hear it.
Diba? And
I
even the
get-
lyrics, paulit-ulit lang naman.
It's a very intelligent, well written song.
Was
I
it
know,
horny
right?
around the same time as the bass beat song?
Dark Beat.
Yeah? Or this,
Dark-
The
later
Dark
na?
Beat was later na.
Later na yan.
Dark, parang hindi, 90s yata yun.
Parang
90s
90s
ba
ang
siya?
nalalo ko sa Dark Beat kasi di ba kapanahon niya yung
90s siya.
kapanahon
Oh my
niya
God.
yung electronic era of
Yeah, yun yung...
na yung lumalaban.
The synthesizers.
Yeah, and then yung lumalaban yung mga Magic Carpet Ride, Aring King King,
Oh
yung
my
mga
God.
ganyan.
The pop. Like, I'm a
Mm-mm.
Barbie girl. Yung mga Barbie.
Wait,
ganong
Did,
song.
did you get to watch yesterday when we were talking to Turing?
No, I was
Oh my
my
gosh, you
gosh.
have to. 2 hours worth of
Revelation.
joy.
Pero masakit ang ano. She was like, she had this story about, she remembers in preschool, they were made to dance Barbie girl. Tapos parang, napagano kami ni Toby na, wait lang,
Preschool?
Preschool?
90s lang yun
Parang, ouch! Preschool? Barbie
Preschool,
girl.
Okay.
Parang nagtatrabaho na tayo nun.
Yeah, my shares. Her 2000 gimmick song was
Oh,
California Dreaming.
Ay, hindi ako makakomment dun sa California Dreaming.
Ako dati one of my secret maniac songs was Fast Love.
What?
Oh, by George Michael. I
Yes.
love
Okay,
that
okay.
song.
Yes.
I love that song.
That was there was a point in time that was my I want to get lucky
You know,
song in my head.
okay. I remember along those lines, like the songs of Usher would always be
Mm.
like in the 90s. That would always be like, Come and Get Me, the Come and Get Me song.
Mhm.
Like people free for all, everybody would just go approach each other, things like
And
that.
then I was a big Human Nature ni Madonna.
I
fan.
love Human Nature. I
Okay,
love
that video was awesome.
Oh yes, that
the
video. was-
leather latex with
Mhm.
the whip and the dog. Oh Lord.
And admittedly, at that time, I was the outsider kasi I was active in the rave groups noon.
Si May nakakainis mag-comment. Nababasa ko yung comments mo, May.
Oh, you see the stream now,
Yeah,
comments.
I see the stream now. Like, I see... Oh my God, May, I hate you.
But that's the joy when you're the guest. You get a peek at the
I
comments.
know, and you see pala both Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube.
It's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay, I will restroom. Continue.
What's your yan I don't
Oh,
know
let's
what.
Wala pa
drink.
naman.
Wait
Yeah,
lang, let's
wala.
drink. Cheers to everybody who's watching. Kampai.
Drinks. Kampai.
To the 90s.
Oh my God. I
Ririgaluhan
couldn't
ko
get
pa naman
over,
sana si
ano.
Mai ng ano. Ririgaluhan ko pa naman sana ng Canto vodka, not
Pero
anymore.
wait lang, Mai has a bottle of Casadores because she won nung ano, nung Obar Zoom party.
Oh yeah? Really? I wasn't able to attend that also because I was working.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
bought the ticket.
Support,
Yeah, I bought the
You're
ticket.
entitled.
I wasn't able to see it,
The
but I bought
raffle
the
was
ticket.
all a bunch of text games, so it's okay.
Was it fun?
Yeah, but there's confirmed na may second house party queen event on the 17th.
Okay.
So they're gonna have the ticket info up soon again. But yeah, Bacardi pa rin.
Sige, I will join. Sabi ni Mai, join on season 2, yes. And Pico, yes, I'm very busy. I run a logistics company, so it's very busy this season.
And it's building up pa lang. It's gonna get worse.
You know, but yeah, I don't want to get into that because it's very uncertain now. No,
Jed says he's playing. Jed, you mean you're playing at house party too?
you're playing now or you're playing?
Or you'll be spinning on the 17th. Nico is like, I remember doing attendance check text blast almost every night.
Yes.
This is a thing specific to this barkada.
Yeah.
Bakit
And,
kaya? Why
and that,
why is there like a like you would message me on Messenger also, Toby, and say
Noel,
we're going.
me messaging you in Messenger is the latter years na. Kumbaga parang season 4, season 5 na yan.
Okay.
Yung kinukwento ni Nico yung season 1 kasi si Madam susunduin ko. Ako kasi ang driver ni Madam.
Okay.
Ito na naman tayo, Toby.
Okay.
But then he would text everyone checking who's going to O or not.
Yeah. But then I would also text Zemen para when I get there, ready na yung beers.
You know, that's what I love about overalls or the waiters. Like,
Actually, I was when did we
It's
share
They
part
get
that?
to know you. Diba?
it's
They
part
get
of
to
the
know you.
charm of the like the homey feel.
Yeah, you
of
mentioned
Omar.
Ben.
I think it was in the bar when we talked about going to bars, and then I said
Then
that,
make sure you know your
that
waiter.
I admit, yeah, that the many years I was going to bed, I never knew any of my waiters.
Really?
Super.
Except
I didn't
Zemen.
have a
Except
I
Zemen.
didn't have a waiter at bed. It was just kasi parang wala. You look for whoever's in a hard hat or
And order.
whatever
Yeah.
theme hat for the night. Order and then that's it.
And it's
You're
order
done.
and pay, right? You
Yeah,
don't-
because I never there was no tab, so it's order pay and then they're gone. And then that's it. So because only Obar na parang okay, so we know the waiters. And that's interesting.
But of course the divas, my fondest memories with them also was doing a lot of their photo shoots. I was like,
Yes.
and then after that, like because we'd usually do the shoot like around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Mhm.
and then that'll last probably about 6 hours, 5 6 hours, and then JR and I would either have dinner at North Park or something, and then we'd
Mhm.
go wait for the show, and we'd go stay on. So by the time I got home, I was already at Obar for like 12 hours. I was so tired, but it's still so much fun, and
Mhm.
I would always just get drunk, especially when Rupert starts passing the vodka, which is my poison. So I really don't drink vodka. I can't handle it.
So tequila's better.
Sorry, tequila pala. Tequila, hindi vodka. Sorry.
Yeah. Tequila's the moment we start looking at each other. Parang who'll take the damage. Kasi sa kanya iaabot.
Correct. Buti nga pag nandyan ka, minsan pinupuslit ko sa'yo eh.
Yeah, so Pico was asking, why is it your poison? Because it is rare.
Tequila is tequila.
Because it is rare that we will have less than 3 shots
Yes.
each.
And then that's when the other Noel, the alter Noel comes out. Which
Is
is
that, yun yung term na for that? May term na siya.
Si Alter Noel ba yung ano? Si Alter Noel ba yung, I like your tattoos. Look, I have
yes.
also.
Yes.
So
I still
subtle.
follow him on IG.
Yeah, pero,
Kahit
pero
may
magaling
BS
ang move
siya.
ko
I
nun,
swear.
Noel.
So
Nalala mo
this
yun.
goes
When I
for
was
the
like,
record.
Noel, nalala mo yung move ko? Yung sabi
I
ko,
will
"Ano
never,
yun?"
ever forget that,
Yung
Toby.
sabi ko, tinan mo yung hands nyo, oh. Pareho yung hands nyo. Ginanon ko
I
kayo.
would never. That was the best, like, wingman line I've ever experienced. Like, Toby is the best wingman ever. I'm like, hindi ko kinaya yung gabi na yun because I was like, and I remember, Toby, meron akong kaagaw.
Yes.
May
Yes.
kaagaw ako dun sa guy. But no. Sa akin na uwi. But no. No, hindi ko sa inuwi. Wait.
Erase.
Nagpapawisan ako, look. My
Wala kasi yun, no? Sayang.
sweating bullets.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so,
don't know if one's having
so
trouble.
segueing back to the questions real quick, to the topic. Did you do a lot of just drinking at home rather than going out?
No.
Not also.
It's still not, I don't know, for me it's never been my thing to drink at home.
Mhm. So not even parang parties at home with the old friends. Ganun.
We, before, there would be a lot of house, I mean, early 2000s, a lot of house parties.
Yeah, that was Uzo.
It's a lot of tuna and crackers. Yung
Yeah.
Actually, yun yung tatanong ko. So it was tuna and crackers in terms of the food.
Yung, I don't know, yung mga ganun weird, lazy
And then,
pulutan.
what's that mixed drink? That yung color pink, yung ready na to ba? Like the gin, that was like
Gin
90s.
pomelo na
Yeah, mga
something.
ganun, gin pom. That was
Yes.
very 90s.
Kami, we were ano.
It's all passing drinks around, like, okay, we're friends,
Yeah.
we're sharing a glass.
We were the lime gym people. Yung iaano mo yung bote, magkatabi, tapos maghahalo siya.
Yes! And then
We used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
And then we also used to do a lot of weird beer combinations.
Bakit naman ang concern ni Nico na may kaago ka pa nun? Anyway, sige go.
Kaya masyado na siya.
Ang sagot ka lang, Noel, kita facial expressions mo.
Huwag ka ganyan, Nico. Marupok ako today.
Pero hindi pa to Alter Noel.
Hindi pa. Not
Kung Alter Noel to, tinan mo na mamawis na ako.
Yes. Parang napapaya ako sa lahat ng YouTube followers nyo. See? Wala na tuloy nanonood. Wala na
Ay,
yung
nako.
nanonood sa Facebook.
Madami dyan galing over din, so okay lang.
Feeling ko, mas nadami pa nga fans pagka ikaw magka-show eh.
Ay, ayan tuloy.
Ako,
Hi ng
kaya
mommy
gawin
si
yan.
Nico. Hi, Tita.
Hi!
Hi, tita!
We miss you po.
Nico, buy the bag na. Your mom likes it. Nilike niya sa Facebook ko. So, na-pressured ka to buy.
Wait, kwento on that bag. Is that just your friend selling it? Or
Yeah, so I found this because I'm into really like support local whatever now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's know.
So I've been buying a lot of local stuff like online. So started with masks like the Inabel masks and you know the hand woven masks.
Yeah, we got the locally ones.
Yeah, and then I started with that, and then it evolved to like the leather masks and all that. And then I found like a few people recommending me other local stuff also. So yun, I reached out to the Javi, which is the owner of Bayong Shaga, and he creates those bags, like several bags, different bags made from like literal bayong.
Ang ganda nga eh.
And then I asked him kung pwede siyang mag-customize, and sabi niya yes. So yeah, that's how it came about.
I kid you not, Toby's been talking about the damn bag all day.
I'm not a bag person, but I love
He's like,
it.
Do you want me to send you? Because I'm supporting him. I mean,
And
I'm giving Mon and Grace one. So I'll probably, if you really like it, which one do you like? The rainbow?
No. The thing is, I don't like it in the sense of wanting to use it. I just really love the way it looks. I love how it, and I want to help sell it also. I want to help market it. Kasi
Yeah, so si Mon,
it's a great
I'm
bag.
giving Mon and I'm giving Grace. So, ayan, they will
Are
help
you
market it also.
And then you're gonna have it personalized.
No, I asked kung pwede, hindi daw eh. So,
Sayang.
sayang.
Imagine mo kung black and pink yun, no?
Ano? Kung saan?
Black and pink.
Black,
Over colors.
Blackpink talaga. Blackpink. Sana pala kung alam ko lang, I should have,
Although medyo halos black and pink din yung
Outfit
pajama
mo.
mo.
oo nga eh. Oo nga, napansin
At
ko.
tuloy, si mommy din daw, sabi ni Nico.
Oo nga, Nico. Sige
Bili ka na.
Si Tita Tengay eh. Na-pressure ako nung nakita niya yung post ko eh.
Kasi full model ka ng ano eh.
Ang
ng
ganda,
bag.
ganda rin ng method.
Ayun yun.
Tsaka
By the way, I use Canva app, which is one
Tsaka
of the best.
medyo nagpa 5'11 ka. Alam mo yan.
Pero sa guys, sa totoo po, 5'4 lang. 5'3 and a half.
Good angles.
Kasi ang ganda ng horizon line mo eh. Tapos,
Yeah, oo.
elongated.
Photographer nga, di ba?
Tapos yung
Kailangan-
haba ng bag pa, di ba? So,
Oo.
convincing. Ay,
Ano pa ba? Ano pang memories natin night out? Like, were you there when I started making out with that ambassador? No, you weren't there.
I guess not.
So this is like the alter Noel. Kasi ubos na, Mai. Wala nang laman, Mai.
Nag-start pa lang kami eh. Do you want a refill?
Well,
I'll get
okay.
the Coke.
No.
Sige. Wala namang soda water.
Ay, wait, meron. There's a can. You wanna try messaging Mon? I'm worried.
Mods, ay daming pera ni Tengay. 20 dozens daw.
Sige. Sagot niya, ha? Yung order ko yon. Anong spill? Anong pinapaspill dun sa ambassador? Naku, Lord.
Mon!
No international incidents.
I'll get ice. Mon!
Well, I didn't know that he was an ambassador or something. So, there you go.
What about...
Si Nico tuloy, better daw pagbigay. Ang galing.
Ano ang usapan, Nico?
Ang galing ni
Bigay mo
Tita.
dapat. Ikaw yung anak eh, di ba?
Pero Noel, paano yung singer?
Sino yung singer? Oh my God!
I like the slight delay of which singer.
Tapos biglang isa lang pala yung naisip kong singer. Ang daming kwento. Teka lang, pinagpapawisan talaga ako, I swear. Nasa-attention ako sa conversation natin.
Parang kami, we were like this last night with Tureng na parang, oh my God, hindi, yung last night di pa tayo umiinom, ang daldal na natin.
Grabe yung parang spill the beans. Pero talaga promise pinagpapawisan ako.
Effect na ng ilaw yan. Kasi kahit kami dito, we also get sweaty in the show eh.
Diba? Diyos ko, sana
Naka-aircon
pala
na
ako
natin.
pag-prepare ako, pinalabas ko yung aircon sa garden. Hindi ko naman expect na
You have a comment?
isasama niyo ako sa show. Pero bakit ako lang? Dapat
Yeah.
Nico is
Oh
here.
my.
Mon should be here.
Mon, where are you, Mon? Join us, please.
Kung kaya.
Yeah, it'd be fun if you can join us, Mon.
Yeah, please.
Anyone else who can join us, please comment. We'd
May
love
meeting
to
ka ba,
have
Mai,
you.
Nico?
ikaw, ang dal-dal-dal mo dyan, Mai. Sumali ka dito.
Mai, can you join us? Just shoot us a message.
Yeah, share. It's fun.
I can support up to 9 guests this month.
Yes, we can have that many guests.
You know, yeah. And the only rule is one guest is speaking, you shut up. Oh, pwede na yun.
Mga muting lang, muting when not speaking.
Yeah, sadly, David can't. Ayan,
Oh,
trying.
okay.
Sige. You want me to,
So, what? Mon is trying.
I'll send the link to you, Toby. And baka
Marco can join. I can join.
Sino? Sorry?
Marco daw. Marco.
Si Makoy. Okay.
Sige.
I sent it to you
Drunk
na.
na. What other stories do you want to know?
Okay,
yeah.
what's it's not a story, then it's just a question. What an interview. What shoot would you like to do post-pandemic? Or post-pandemic. What shoot would you want to do?
I think, really, and this is honestly, I want to do a shoot of all the the OBAR patrons.
Patrons? Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean the year 1 anniversary guys. I want to do like photos of them.
So hindi,
Parang,
hindi
parang,
kami kasama.
Photo
parang
shoot.
iba naman yung nasa slideshow sa, sa taas.
Yeah, but hindi, okay yung slideshow kasi it's the memories and you
Yung
took
slideshow
most
ni
of them.
Nico.
Ha?
Yung slideshow ni Nico.
Oo, puro kay Nico, puro si Nico. No, but seriously, I wanna do a photo shoot of all the guests. I think it would be fun. And then the dancers, because I lost the file that Toby has
Yes.
been asking
Yes.
for.
I do also remember you did ask if you could shoot us.
Yes, but that's a different shoot. And I
What?
don't know if it's YouTube friendly if we mention
Yes.
it.
But I think
Wait, this video can be monetized, sayang.
but I think eventually Rocky will feel comfy for that.
Yeah, I think so.
How much alcohol are we talking about?
Probably a lot.
Probably
a lot.
diametrically opposite of the amount of clothes we will wear.
But just for those wondering what kind of shoot, it'll be red light. I'll be using red light. So
I've always wanted to I don't, and it's not even like people. I just want to, I want to take pictures of the backstage
yeah,
because the backstage is fascinating.
exactly. Yes.
Lalo lang yung costume, and then nakakatawa tayo about it yesterday with Turing. And syempre, like, yung pinakataas na tiers is like, karamihan yan, kay Let yun. Because it's all her big stuff.
I miss Let. A lot of
Super.
people favorite si Let, including some of my closest friends that goes to Obar.
We were talking about this
Yes.
phenomenon.
Super favorite si Let.
Iba kasi siya mag-connect sa tao.
Marunong
I
siya
know.
mag-connect.
Kaya nga, she was like the best mama-san in Wicked. Do you remember?
Oh
She
my
was
God.
She was very entertaining. She was charming. She was approaching everybody and just making chica to everybody. Dare I say she was like the real mama-san of
Of
Wicked.
Wicked. Kasi naman, even now, like, among the divas, it's like, you know that parang Let is most likely to be able to drag anyone on stage.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true.
If
100%.
there is any foreign person that catches her eye, she will get that person on stage.
101%. You know, what I also noticed I think this is a good topic for you guys to talk about is the evolution of the O Divas, like dance-wise.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday.
And like how they evolved as performers, because I remember like back in the Balate days, a lot of it was comedy. A lot of it was like impersonations. A lot of it was like using props,
Funny props.
like pulling Royal out of their clothes
or melting candles on
or
themselves.
melting candles. Yes.
Hindi
So
yun funny, but yes.
a lot of it was like skits and props and comedy.
It
And
was
now-
individual acts.
Yes, exactly. And now it evolved into a full-blown performance. Like I was watching the YouTube interview of Jiggly, and
It's up na yung Hey Queens.
yeah, it at Hey Queens, and she was talking about Obar and the performances and the legit, like Obar is like the best. Obar like prime,
Interview of Jiggly.
which is true. Oh my god!
It's up na yung Hey Queen.
Nico, you have to mute. Or at the
When you're
headset.
not, or parang we can hear you sa speaker. Hear us sa speaker.
No, there. I turned off the other phone.
Okay. Yay! Hi, Nico. Ay, hindi pala. This doesn't work well. Okay. Kasi ang laki namin ito. So wait, so the evolution of
Yeah, so we're talking about the evolution of the queens.
Yeah, so, diba, from the comedy and the skits and the props to now it evolved into like real dance. Like they would sometimes do like a ballroom dancing, which they really good at. Like the last dance of,
Or the cultural numbers. Remember when they did ballet?
Or yung what? Tinikling stuff and
and
mga
even
traditional dance.
the air thing with the hoop, whatever.
Yeah, the aerial.
The aerial performances of Valeria, like who would think like Valeria would be able to
Valeria.
do that? So diba? I think that's an interesting story. And then what you could do is like share videos and share um, even photos of how it was before. I think a lot. It really came about with Rupert as the creative director,
Mm-mm.
right? He kind of fashioned it
Hey
to be
Mitch, thanks for joining.
I think for everyone, any other diva interviews I get to do, ang exercise ko na lang is I will try to find my earliest photo of them,
Yes,
which is
like
what I
the
did during
latest.
yesterday. At nag-cameo lang siya sa Manila Luzon show. She had a walk-on and then a walk-off.
Nico, how about you? Share
What?
your favorite indoor night out stories.
Sige, I'm gonna get more drinks. I'm gonna
Sige. And an electric
Mm.
fan. Sige, Nico, go, kwento. Siyempre, silip sa likod mo yun.
Puro over kasi. But the most recent siguro was Rocky's Homecoming from Singapore.
Mm.
Because, wait lang.
Because
Siyempre.
Because I got this.
because I spoil Nico.
I know. I was so surprised. Oh, well, I knew naman you were bringing this for me, but I was trying not to show that I was so excited. But when you
Yeah.
handed it to me kasi before you left, I was like hugging it the whole time. Like,
So to viewers who don't know it yet, Nico is our anak.
No, siya nag-declare.
I think I know most of them naman. I think.
Well, there's some like Patricia and who.
Yeah, because you should be able to see the comments na rin from
Yeah.
both YouTube and Facebook. Oh my God, Sky? What happened to your support local effort?
Wait lang.
Yeah. Jed mentions, for me, so remarkable yung Latin dance ni Bernie at yung naka-red siya sa Pride Show 2016 yata. Yes, actually Bernie, I really love how Bernie has blossomed.
Tsaka I'm sorry
From
mahal na mahal siya ni Patrick.
Yes. Outfit-wise, no? The costumes.
Can't hear you now, Noel.
Sorry, I was in mute pala.
Yes.
It's so work call. It's okay.
But Bernie has made such a transformation from support. Diba?
To main. Support
And-
to main.
And dati sobrang, it was more comical. Many of the numbers where Bernie would have a focus would be, Tenkoy or quirky. And
You
then
remember when Bernie's thing was that she could break dance?
The what?
nagbe-break dancing siya.
Nagbe-break dance si Bernie no early years niya. Yun yung gimmick niya. And it's like, okay, this is different.
Yeah, they're like that.
Oo.
Mm.
Ay, oo nga.
Yun yung signature dance move niya to stand out. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that vodka strong.
Yay, so more stories from Noel.
Wait, so what's Alter Noel?
Oh,
Walter Noel. Kailangan may separate. Yung bag.
oh, ayan na.
You're just
Ano?
making your life more difficult, Noel.
I know you're making an entertainment out of my story. I have so many stories in Obar.
We know, and we're so happy that you're here.
But
So-
no. But
But
the one,
buti pa kami,
one
like,
thing,
with us and
story,
Nico, we have no more stories, no?
But the
Mm-mm.
one thing is, wala pa akong naging boyfriend sa Obar.
Well, that's because wala pa masyado si Alter Noel doon. Kasi there's Noel and there's Yesel.
No, seriously, never ako naka-meet ng ka-relationship sa Obar. I would bring boyfriends there, yes, but I've never
Met someone yet there.
I've never met anyone.
It's so funny.
Ako din.
That's true.
Ikaw, Nico.
Nico. Nico.
Ay, nako.
Paano ka nagpo-phone in question? Hello.
Okay yung ganyan.
May tinatanong yung mommy mo, Nico. Hello.
Kaya nga nag-headset ako.
Para hindi marinig yung tanong.
Oo.
Nakakainis.
Yeah, anyone else wants to join us? We
Mai!
still have room to
Yes,
add more
Mai.
people. Join the fun. It seems tonight's topic is Alter Noel and the many
Oh
fun
no,
things.
please.
Ayun, naging topic.
I don't know. I don't know if this video will go viral anytime soon and I might lose my job. So
It's okay. Our
I should be
following is
wearing a
very
mask.
niche.
Yeah,
Ang overlap mo is people who watch my videos.
oh Lord.
Oh, wow.
Ayan na si Makoy daw wants to join. Me.
McCoy. Ayan, sige, I'll shoot him the link.
Yeah, I sent you the link. Man.
Where's Mon? Mon.
Yeah, I thought
mentioned-
one was joining.
Nahirapan siya mag-connect.
Yeah, he mentioned his connection might be the problem because he would connect din ang tagal, walang nangyayari.
Baka kailangan niya lang i-approve yung ano.
Permissions.
Yeah, I
na,
was also
Wait lang.
saying na baka sa upper corner may lumitaw na kailangan ng approval at hindi niya napansin.
Ako nga hindi na-detect yung headset ko, nakakainis eh. I don't know why. Is that your dog? Ano?
Yeah, wait lang ah. I'll get him lang kasi.
I gotta figure out like how to connect my headset.
Yeah. So
Po-promote
again,
ko yung business mo. Char. Tico, thank you for promoting the business. It'll help a lot of our drivers. We're trying to help people without income and can use Transportify as a
oh my God.
alternative.
Nawala si Nico eh. Maganda hirit ni Mon.
Ano? I don't
Nasa
see.
comments, di mo nakikita.
No. Hindi pa. Hindi siya nagsascroll.
Ayan.
Am I supposed to scroll it up or something? Nico, puro one night stand. Oh my God! Nico, puro ka daw one night stand, Nico.
Ha?
Puro ka daw
Nico,
one night stand.
ayan yung sabi ni Mon, no?
Sabi ni Mon.
Ay, hindi naman lahat.
Hindi naman lahat. Sabi ni Mon, Nico, puro one night.
So yung iba Nico, binoyfriend mo.
Oo naman.
Ah, okay.
Ano naman?
Sabi ko baka naman parang
Nico!
dalawa lang.
Nico and I, we had a session. We went through my photo album of Nico.
Oh, yeah.
At madami-dami yun, I'm sure.
May era siya of
Pinagpawisan ako dun sa alak saka sa topics natin.
Ako din, ano ko na yung feeling.
Diba? Nakaka-tension. Ano ba yan?
Sorry, Mon's still saying most.
So what else do we want to make kwento?
Oo nga.
And then, Nico's turn. Ikaw.
Nico.
What were your what memorable night outs other than Obar? Like, did you go? I'm sure you have a lot of drinking with friends and ganyan.
Or Obar pa rin.
Over talaga. Wait, I'll try to remember.
Doon ka na lumaki eh.
Yeah, kasi admittedly, alam ko marami kang out-of-town drinking, marami kang pre-drinking before Obar.
Dadating sa overlasing na.
Oo. Hindi, wala. Over lang. We're safe.
Shade.
And then, in terms of home parties, how bad has it ever gotten?
What do you mean?
Like in my case, although it wasn't my party, so the bahay I live in downstairs, which is separate from the main house. Alam mo to, Nico, yung place sa baba.
Yeah.
So there was a time that my brother had a party with his friends. So syempre, hindi sila sa main house, dun sila nag-party sa baba. And me, since medyo teritoryo ko yun, I was basically the salingkit brother who wasn't really drinking, but with the older kuya drinking and all that. And then they got all so drunk. So ako yung naging taga-bantay sa kanilang lahat because they were drunk.
Okay.
Which included, may isang lasing na, tapos nakakatulog siya, pero nasa banyo siya, nasa toilet.
Oh, Lord.
So, mahuhulog siyang gano'n, tapos ito yung sink, tok! Tapos magigising siya. Tok! And then magigising naman siya. And then, tok!
Oh my God.
And then there was me, nag-iigib ako sa sink kasi puno na ng ano.
Oh, Lord.
So there were stuff like that, which is why I kind of learned at a very early point in time to get annoyed when people don't watch themselves when they drink.
Ito pala yung origins ng masungit si Toby sa Obar.
Yeah, lalo na paglasing. I remember.
Yung mga, if you can't take care of yourself, stop drinking.
Ako, like, the worst ever, I think, was I slept underneath the sink in a bar toilet.
Mm.
Like, I think I was 17 at the time.
Wow.
We were going at Friends in St. Francis Square. And my technique was, because I was small, diba? I was short. So I'd wear like long sleeves, and then I'd grow my facial hair out, like very tiny facial hair at the time. And then I would pretend like a small man, so I could get in the bar. And then obviously that was the time when you were young. Like, tequila is the first thing that is introduced to you. So I started taking tequila and all that. Like, we would finish like 4 bottles, and we were only like 5 people. So you can just imagine how much that is. And then all of a sudden, I just remember I had scratches in my arm.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
God.
Next day. Like, I don't remember the night, and then I had scratches here, my arm. Apparently, I was in fetus position. I was sleeping inside, like, underneath the sink. So
Nakayakap ka
there's a
sa
sink,
pipe?
and then there's like, yeah, the pipes like below. I was
Oh my
there
gosh.
because I was so short and so small. I was able to fit there, and then I woke up the next day, and I asked my friends, but why did I have like scratches in my arm? Because apparently they were trying to reach me
And
inside.
pull you out.
Yeah, and pull me out. So I had scratches in my, and I was sleeping there very comfortably because the tiles were
Cold.
cold.
Oh,
So I loved it so much. I think that was like one of the worst like, drunken moments in a bar that I've ever done or I was ever in.
Sige,
So,
my... Hindi, go.
yun lang.
No,
Wanna
so-
share yours?
I have a... Sige, it's not an O-Bar story. It was
Mhm.
early... Because my very first company party, so call center,
Mhm.
and I'm the kid who left home and suddenly first job living independent, and then first call center party, and it was early 2000s when the call centers were super like, throwing money everywhere.
Yeah.
So I can't even remember what the place was kasi now it's now yung Yaki Mix ngayon sa Greenbelt 3.
Okay.
Diba, there used to be like a resto bar type thing there. I can't even remember what it was called anymore. Anyway, it's not a nice place, but it was a company party. And then parang everybody got 4 drink stubs. But then they realized namin early on that if you're drinking something non-alcoholic like soda, bottomless siya. So you
Correct.
don't need the 1 stub.
Mm.
So at the time, we collected stubs, and then I decided to try every single drink that was there.
Never a good idea.
So I super mixed drinks.
Yeah, never a good idea.
Yeah, and then at the end, it became like it became.
What?
And then at the end, it became like
Wait, Makoy, you'll have
hello.
naka-speaker ata kami. Nagpa-feedback siya. Yun.
Okay.
Okay. But it was super like, but yun nga, so, at one point, I was already in the bathroom.
Okay.
And then, but it was, I don't fully, I remember getting home, but it was a struggle to get home. And then parang in the weeks after, they're like, you were the guy in the bathroom.
Oh my god. That's
Sa
the worst if
office.
people remember you.
So I never got that drunk ever again.
Yeah.
And I've been very careful since then. So you've never seen me wasted at all.
Amen.
So to the viewers, McCoy has just joined us. Hey,
Hi,
McCoy.
McCoy.
Hello, hi guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Bigla ko lang naisip, kanina, yan o, nung naka-side, pwede ba mag-landscape ka rin, Nico, at saka Noel? Mas malaki yung image.
Rotate.
Nicer.
Yay! Now we're like a legit call.
And then pag may ibang dumami, pag may dumagdag, we can go back to portrait.
Okay. Grabe, pressure. Wait lang.
Okay, ako my drunken state story would be college years. I don't know whose house it was. I don't remember anymore.
Yung story na
But
to.
during my college years, kasi medyo I was sobrang the problem child. I was everything from trying anything and doing this and that, and basically in that drinking party, which was somewhere up north, with a house of friends whom I don't remember anymore. I was at the early years of realizing I'm bad, and
Okay.
I was just enjoying drinking so much that I basically remember waking up because people were trying to wake me up because I was on the curb, lying face down sa gutter.
On
They
the
were
street.
like, Toby, gising na. And I remember waking up, but I couldn't stand up. So I was telling them to help me. And then I don't remember na again. And then the next thing I remember was I was getting wet and they were taking off my clothes because I was in the bathroom and they were basically giving me a shower to wake me up.
Oh my God.
And I was telling them parang, ano ba? And they're like, "De, Toby, kailangan mo na ganyan." And then I black out again. Oh my God, hi Rupert!
Oh, Rupert. Hi.
Now, this is the clincher. I wake up the next morning. And I wake up the next
One more day pa. Okay, sige.
I wake up the morning. I'm down to my boxers. And all around me, nakapulupot, natutulog, in their underwear are the girls. Kasi as it turns out, I was so wasted, so they let me sleep na lang. But then, I guess they left me in the girls' room.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if anything happened. Basta I woke up, marami nakayakap sa akin girls. I'm in
Oh
my
my
boxers. And then when I step out sa adjoining room, it's all the guys lying on the floor, on the couch, on the ano.
They wanted to take care of you.
And ako, ang nasa mind ko lang, I'm happy I'm now in my 40s at wala pang lumapit sa akin na Toby, actually anak mo to. So yeah, that was my drunken college years.
Wow, I didn't know this
You
story.
knew this story.
Fun times. Fun times.
I'm sure there are many stories I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know.
So yes, Mon and Rupert are commenting. We miss you both so much. And we keep talking about Obar no matter what our episode is about in
I
some way
know.
or another.
Which is fun.
But yeah, we're super happy with this guesting option now. Oh my God, yun nga, yesterday.
You should do this more often to other guests. Like, where is Mai? Mai.
Yeah.
yung Friday, we talked, yung
Where's
yesterday
Rim?
nga, we talked for 2
Where's
hours.
Urim?
Share ko lang yung comment ni David. Yeah, there.
If you can't take care of yourself, you take care of somebody else, can I get it?
Amen.
About handling your alcohol.
Yeah, so we have this guesting option for how long?
Hindi, we have guesting naman talaga, but until 6. Until 6 windows lang pwede. But then, while I'm on super premium, until 10. We can only get 6 more people. Although I don't know how, but mukha na tayo Zoom call. Ganyan.
I have unlimited, so I can share.
Pretty good. I don't know how to learn how to connect these things yet. For whatever streaming. I mean, in the end, it's a show. We're broadcasting, so it's like
I know, that's why I
there's still that awareness
conscious.
of where and now. But I like this. I'm just happy we can hang out.
I can't even smoke because I know this is like live broadcast.
And then, what's wrong? McCoy is smoking.
I am smoking.
Kaya nga,
Are? Oh,
me din. I
Well,
was.
it's not a problem to smoke unless you're not supposed to be seen smoking. Not
no
that I
naman.
smoke as long,
I
but
don't like
so,
showing people I smoke.
Ay, Rupert say next time they'll join.
yay!
Kung umalis si Noel, mag-iossi talaga.
Just smoke lang.
Okay, your turn, McCoy. Share us a night out story that you remember or like remembering
Or
or
want to share that
or,
you somehow remember.
can't accept it actually happened.
Ayun.
I think yung one time na we had our conference dito sa Manila.
Hmm.
I was
Ooh,
studying in
this is not
Baguio.
your story.
Tapos, hindi naman. Tapos it's a conference of medical students.
Mhm.
Tapos sa Manila siya ginanap. Tapos parang I forgot the place pero parang tent yung place.
The
Tapos
tent?
anyway, so yun, they serve parang free-flowing drinks doon for free. Tapos dire-diretso lang kuha lang kuha. Tapos I thought, parang I feel like dancing kasi maganda yung music. So I
Uh-oh.
dance and dance. Tapos parang I feel like I'm doing a great job. Tapos actually, I don't remember yung other half ng night na. I just remember being dragged by friends pabalik sa hotel.
Mhm.
Yun yung naaalala ko. Tapos the next day, when I woke up, masakit na yung ulo ko, ganun. Tapos, they showed me a video of me dancing.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, they showed me a video of me dancing.
Oh my God.
Tapos, ayun na, I look stupid dancing. Parang,
I don't regret, my early years in the pre-digital, pre-digital easy access to camera period. When you're
Doc Rod is here.
concerned about film or concerned about limited phone memory kahit may camera na.
Yeah, so quickly greeting Kenny and RD who have joined the call.
Oh.
Joined the show.
Zoom na Zoom.
Doc RD?
Yes.
Wait, he's chatting sa Facebook. Oh.
hi Kenneth.
I shot
link.
RD a link. And
My
hopefully-
sound is bad, so I'll be back.
Okay.
I have one drunk story pala. Just one.
Go.
Gusto ko one lang. Sige.
One lang,
Sige.
one lang. I don't know if Mon and
dito,
Rupert.
dito.
I don't know if Mon and Rupert knows about this, but this was in Malate. Like the first O bar.
Okay.
I don't know what happened like during the night, pero I woke up kasi I was in that side where the DJ area was. The parang siyang bench na may pillows. I was sleeping there. Tapos hinaro nila yung chairs para hindi ako mahulog. And then ang kumot ko was the tablecloth sa labas, the black and white and the pink one.
Oh my God.
Was this before me or after me? Kasi parang I remember this.
No, it was during you and RD, I'm sure.
Okay. Kasi parang I remember this na.
So iniwan niyo ako doon.
No, I think nagpaiwan ka. Parang naalala ko masungit ka. Ayoko.
But yeah, see, that's how they take care of us.
Oh my gosh, there's so many good memories, and there's always that feeling of okay, what was the reason that the bar was more appealing than going out?
What?
Like in my case, a lot of it was really staying home and drinking with friends rather than going out, and a large chunk of my childhood was that. Because going out only came in, and this was of course the straight years, when we were now wingmanin and trying to hook up. By the time I realized I wasn't straight, I kind of got tired of the bar scene and I just kept drinking with friends. And at that time, the joy was being able to play our own music. Because we would have CDs or we would have cassette tapes. And we would play the songs we like because we were dancing and all that in our
Okay.
parties at home. So, the ano was parang when you go out, maganda nga yung sounds, pero hindi mo naman alam yung song. So, parang hindi masaya.
Oh my God. Naging Toby and RD ba?
No, Rupert. It never happened. Rodel, kailangan mo naman online. You have to join. Rodel, you have to join. But no, never kami nagkaroon ng
Endings.
ang closest na relationship namin ni Rodel was sobra kaming nagbonding regarding the people we hated.
Oh my God.
Sobra kaming, oh my God, I hate him. I know, nakakainis siya. Oo nga. But oh my God, that friendship. That was such an unexpected friendship, admittedly. The Rodel friendship.
I don't know. And then parang, because I started going out, but as soon as the very night I left home,
Mhm.
I went to bed that night. Nagmalate agad kami that first night. And parang it defined that, so now I'm an out gay person, I go to Malate every weekend. Dun kagad yung nag-define yung culture because I wanted the queer as folk. Oh my gosh. And I wanted
Yeah,
the queer as
same.
folk.
I say that.
Mon!
Oh my God! Hi, Mon!
Hi.
Hey! Mon, we miss you!
We miss you, Mon!
Hello.
And of course, Rupert. We miss you, Rupert. So, Mon,
Down.
I don't know if you saw our very long episode featuring Turing yesterday.
We interviewed Turing for 2 hours.
I missed it na eh.
Yeah, but it's still online. You should be able to catch it. And
Yeah.
then,
And then we talked to her for 3 hours more.
Mon, we miss you.
I miss you guys.
Mm.
Wait, let me turn on the light.
Sige, sige.
Yeah.
And then, nawala. Yun, nawala pla.
Oh, wait. So, madami na yung kailangan kong buksan. Ah!
There.
Oh my God, it's so awesome. Look at that.
Well, baliktad ka.
I don't know how to flip it.
No,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That's okay, you look taller.
Oh my gosh. Ito na. This is why we wanted to do this.
Mono vodka. Let's go.
I haven't drunk since the lockdown.
Wow.
Wow.
Once.
Is it
Once.
by choice or is it para lang you might as well use this time to detox muna or what?
I really don't drink at home.
See,
okay.
I can relate to this. It's weird. That's why it's like,
Yeah.
we use the show na lang as a reason to drink. Kasi it's weird to drink ng kami lang ni Toby.
Yes.
I
Ako
can
naman,
drink. I can drink now.
ako naman, Mon, I have not smoked since the lockdown.
Ako, I still do.
Oh my God. Wait, Rupert says, I saw you last
Wait.
night. Thank you for watching the show.
It was fascinating, actually.
Mm-mm.
Medyo nagulat ako na, that Turing had not really done, like, drag as a profession before Obar.
Mhm.
And
She
then,
did?
She did not. Parang she had her theater stuff and ganyan, but her audition was just that. That was it.
Mm-mm.
And then she hadn't really watched a drag show until Obar.
Yeah, Obar was her first drag show then to watch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it was sobrang, oh wow. And then, syempre we learned about everything from, she was really creative ever since, dancing, making
Woodworking.
art, painting and all that. And sobrang, it was an interesting glimpse into how her journey has been. And, okay, Rodel said that he's hoping it will work, so he
Good
might
luck.
appear.
Sige,
Silip mo
sige.
na lang every now and then.
May sound. May chime.
Okay.
But yeah,
But yeah, it was very interesting, and we're looking also at finding ways to contact a few more people. We'll try to interview. Baka Mon and Rupert, kayo rin gusto niyo magka-interview.
Mm-mm.
No. No.
Correct.
Hindi. Our interview can simply be, let's talk about the people we know.
how about you, well?
Ako na naman. Tuyo na yung pawis ko eh. Tama na.
Marami akong kwento tungkol kay Noel.
Oh my God! Shut it.
Noel, your audio has gotten weaker.
Ano?
And you're still upside down.
Oh my God! Hardy!
Hi, Hardy!
I'm still upside down? No, I'm not.
No.
Hey, RD, we miss you. So, I think you're muted though. We can't hear you.
Ah. Wait lang. I'll join. I'll come back.
There. We can hear you now. No, that was no.
No.
Nakamute ka.
Malayo.
RD.
Or, no. Baka signal.
Yeah, RD mentioned that his signal's a bit weak then.
Ay.
But oh my God, it's so good to see you, RD.
Oh my God,
Hi, Doc.
it's almost the table.
Oh my gosh, this is so nice.
Si Tom na lang.
Mm.
And
Oh my
Grace.
gosh, yeah, Tom and Grace and I. So the topic tonight is basically nights out.
Fun stories.
Yeah. So Mon, would you like to share any night out stories that you have in mind?
Involving anyone in the room.
No.
Or not? Like, baka you want to share your very first night out.
My very first night out, I was still in high school. I was, actually, it was the first gay bar I went to.
Okay.
Ooh.
The one that brought me was Larry Silva,
Mm.
the designer, and I wasn't out yet then. And so we go to this bar here, somewhere here in Pasig. And I was shocked because, first, so I see these guys and these girls who I thought were girls. Turned out they were all, they're all transvestites. And then I go into the bathroom to take a pee, and this one tranny comes up right beside me, pulls up her skirt and takes a leak. And I was shocked. I was like 16, 17, koleala. And that was one night I'll never forget.
Siyempre, now I'm so tempted to bring up your old photos para meron tayong visual. This is Mon. And this is
My,
I
really
know.
missed you
I'll
guys.
read my drinks, but yeah, continue.
Ay, no. RD, why don't we hear you now? Can you say
can?
something?
yes, now.
Yay!
Hello?
Yes, good.
Hey, hi!
I missed you all.
Super miss you. Oh my
I
gosh.
apparently broke my teeth.
What happened?
Ayan.
Hard.
Ayan. Ayan. What did you do? What did you eat?
Chewed too hard. A bit more than I can chew.
Eh,
Oh. Doc, ikaw
You know me.
Yes, I do.
pati ba naman sa Porongan?
Wala namang nakakataka sa akin.
I'm sure. How did you
But I miss
break
you so
it?
much.
How
I
did you
really
break
actually
your tooth?
chewed something. Yeah. I had this tooth naman. Fake naman siya talaga.
Oh.
I broke it like, I think 2004, and then I had extensions put in. So siguro because of time, tapos I chewed something hard. So it
And
broke.
stiff. Hard and stiff. Ganon.
Yeah, kind of.
Buti ka pa.
You should let it moisten your thing before you try to put it in your mouth.
Oh my God.
I can't resist it eh. Charot.
Of course, this is such a change from dati, Doc, when you tell me about, ay naku, makatatlong stick ng Yossi lang yan.
I remember these stories.
I was so young then, Charot. Kunwari young.
Wait lang ha.
Oh my gosh. All these good memories. And it always goes back to ideas.
Ultimately, yun naman yun. This is where we would be. We'd be
I'm
getting
allowed
ready.
to drink on air, right?
Huh? We're super on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm allowed to drink, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're
Yes.
not doing shows.
Yeah, see?
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
So table talaga to, no?
So officially, for the people who are new, Baduy Pride basically was Rocky and I wanting to be able to connect with people despite the lockdowns. We try to focus on topics for a 30-minute episode, happy topics, but sometimes we just enjoy talking with people and connecting. And this new feature has added this new dimension where we can have people guests. Yay. And we're hoping to do this more often. Para at least, di ba? Kahit paano, parang virtually nagkaka-night out.
Habang wala pang
Yeah.
OBAR. Friday nights.
Okay, Doc, I have a question for you. And you're free
Me?
to say I'd rather not answer.
Okay.
I want to hear your first night at OBAR.
First night at OBAR?
Yes. What's your first OBAR story?
The first night I was in OBAR was the day my first patient died on me in TGH. That was around I think,
Oh.
October or no. I can't remember the exact month, but that was the first time somebody died on me when I was in PGH, and it was an unexpected death. So I kind of felt bad about it. So I wanted to drink it off. So I just came from a really long duty, like 36 hours. Just got home, rested a bit, and then I was informed of the death. So I felt weird. It was a Wednesday, and Obar was the only place open there.
Yes.
So went to like, this corner looks good. So I went there. I got inside, and then I was so amused because my waiter was named Seaman. So
Yes.
wow, this must be a good place. So I'm like, okay. So I went in, and then I ordered like 4 double, I think it was double Shivas in a row because I was so sad.
Mhm.
And Ollie, the bartender then was Ollie, I think. So Ollie was looking at me weird because apparently not a lot of people ordered Shivas double flat.
Mhm.
So I called Jenny because she was my nurse,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I'm here in this bar. I don't know its name. Literally, that was my call. I don't know its name, but it's in the corner of Malvar, Inakpiel, and Rosa.
Rosa.
And like, come here now. Yeah, so she got off duty around 10:30 and came to me. And around that time, I was beyond the Shivas. I was on my 4th margarita, I think. And then I had like 12 beers, Red Horse, already down there. And I
Mhm.
was already dancing. I ended up going home with someone. I can't remember the name.
Oh my god.
I think it was Wen.
Oh my god.
That's not a good sign.
So
if you
typical
forget.
me though.
And then how did it lead from that to having your own table? Were you like suddenly
I don't
started
know.
ordering
That
like-
night, no, despite the death and everything bad that night, that place kind of felt like comforting. It was something that I felt I could be myself in. Now I don't have to really pretend to be like the professional doctor who wants to like be nice to everybody and care for everybody. I'm just there to have some fun for myself. So I kind of liked it. So I came back exactly the next night and ordered exactly so much. So that was the Thursday. And I think it was Friday. I came back and it was packed like crazy.
Mhm.
And I kind of, I don't know. I kind of felt okay, so I probably won't go here Fridays and Saturdays. But I was back there the next Saturday, and then here comes Ramon coming to me and saying to me, "VIP ka na." I stayed.
Dapat hindi na umorder. Beer, beer na lang.
Oy, hindi ako nag-beer noon.
Wow. Ano, vodka lang, Doc. Vodka.
Yung order ko na laging martini or margarita.
Because it's
Oh,
Doc
that's
here,
right.
I have a story about Doc.
I
Oh.
No, there was one night kasi that we went
Ako
out. It
parang
was just
naka-seat ako bigla.
maganda to. No, it was just you and me eh. Tapos, there were a lot of people, pero you didn't want to share the table. So, ang ginawa mo, you filled the whole table with beers. Tapos sabi mo sa akin, hindi tayo uwi hanggat hindi natin nauubos. Sabi ko, okay.
Nico,
So, wait lang, hindi pa yung ano. Sabi ko, Doc, may workout tomorrow. Sabi niya, hindi ma-absent ka. Sabi ko, kailangan ko ng med-cert. Kumuha siya ng tissue. Doon niya sinulat yung... Pero yun ang binigay ko sa... Pero yun ang pinasa ko sa office tissue. And they called him naman. I think they called you, di ba, Doc? Tapos you validated it naman eh. Sabi niya,
They did.
So
I had
funny.
similar stories, but
They
instead
did.
of
And that was the time that I realized that tipsy siya. Kasi I thought I was writing on paper.
no tissue
I thought
siya,
I was
tissue.
writing on paper. Tapos nung tumawag yung HR mo, that's the only time I realized na I wrote on tissue.
but yeah, that was also what we went through when I was hanging with you, Doc. You'd be like, kasi ako, I'd be the nice one, man. No, they can share. And you go, no, I don't like. And then you'll order food.
Yes.
And then like,
Yeah.
kakain yan. And you're like, wala akong pakialam. Parang walang
Ang bad.
Anti-social.
Ang bad.
Yes, you're not.
Ang
I mean, I
bad.
was weirdly territorial during my young
I know. Talaga, younger lang? Or ano yun?
RD, you might want to your phone, i-landscape mo. It might give you a bigger image, like everyone else. If you rotate your phone landscape, hindi mo na.
What?
Nakaabang tayo lahat.
Yung
May iba
phone mo,
Ay,
RD,
grabe.
yan mo.
Mahirap taga-probinsya.
Sorry,
Ay,
ah.
Ano ba ako? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Parang ang ingay na natin kasi ang dami natin dito.
Yeah.
Ang saya-saya.
But yeah, wait, everyone in the chat is saying cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers!
Okay, we'll play a little bit. I'll ask a question and then everyone one at a time give your answer.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
The answer has to be one word only.
Okay.
Okay.
It has to be
And
true.
And ang order natin, it'll be Nico, McCoy, Noel, RD, Con.
Okay.
Okay?
Sige,
So, kunyari,
yes,
question
yun
number 1. If I say diva, Nico,
Turing?
okay?
I was gonna say
What's
Turing.
the word? Wait,
Fine, it's fine. You can say the same answer. Basta one name lahat. Turing,
Di ba ba?
Turing din eh.
okay? RD?
And
What's the word? Diva?
Yeah,
Diva,
diva.
diba? Yeah, diva. Rodel.
Sorry, probinsya. Sige. I'd say,
Mandali.
um, um,
Who?
I forgot her name. Who's this? Jaja.
Okay. Emon?
Me, si Kyle.
Kyle. So, next
Ah.
word is kakanet.
Hoy, ba't ako hindi?
Ay, sige, go.
Baliktad ka kasi.
JR. JR. Diva ba? JR.
JR.
officially,
Special
Anita,
diva.
Okay. So, kakanen.
Miko, kakanin.
Sapit. Kakanin niyo, diba?
Okay. Sapin.
Siya,
Well,
hindi alam. Ako, bibingka.
Makoy.
Puto Maya. Is that kakanin?
Yeah, sure. RD.
Local delicacy sa amin, pinagol.
Mm.
Oh, look that up.
Okay, Mon.
I don't eat that. Pero bibingka.
Suman?
Suman pwede.
Okay. Suman. Okay, next
The
one.
one in the banana leaf.
Yeah.
The one that's sweet banana leaf.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Night, David. David's gonna be sleeping now. He'll join again next time.
I did it.
Bye-bye, David.
Okay, the next question is sexual position.
Oh my
Miko.
God.
What? What was it?
Sexual
position.
Missionary.
Nag-bottom ka naman eh.
Uy, hindi lang tayo aling man dito, ha?
Live stream to.
The whole world knows.
Naka-record.
Ma, if you're watching,
NPR.
wait, my mom might be watching. Hi, Ma.
Parang nag-freeze si Parang nag-freeze si Makoy. Si Jane nag-add ng GPT sa kanyang answers online.
Okay. First impression ako eh. Ano ko ba?
Hi, okay, we're having slowdowns. So it's getting hard to connect sometimes. I'm so happy it's like we're all at the table. Actually,
Wait, did you finish your question?
no, not yet. Si Mon, si RD, tsaka si Noel.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Sexual position?
Standing up.
Yung
Kasi, ganun pala natatawa na ako.
Noel?
Ano yun?
Yung nasa harap ko.
Noel,
tapos sa
I
kanila
can
siya.
hear it.
Anong tawag doon?
Ganun talaga.
Ganun.
Parang may aso.
Nakalata.
What is that? Sex swing?
I don't know what to call it.
Basta nakahiga. Basta yun ang Simon. Basta nakahiga.
Ha?
Basta on your back. Okay ka na. Masaya ka na.
Yung,
Oh my God.
yung sinasakyan ka na lang, gano'n.
Oo. Napaka-tamad ng posisyon.
Matanda na kasi ako. Matanda na ako. Gusto ko madali lang. Let them do all the work.
Ako gusto ko penguin.
Ano yung
position.
penguin?
Ano yung penguin?
Yung ibababa mo yung pants mo. Bababa mo yung pants mo na ganyan. Tapos penguin.
Wow. Well, whatever you're into, you know.
Oo nga, oo nga pala, everybody sees this, no?
Yes. But it's
Parang,
okay. It's all about being Baduy and proud.
parang tayo-tayo lang nasa lamesa.
Arnie, would you like to share your answer?
May
Ako,
lagyo nasa
honestly?
probinsya.
Oo.
Anong delicacy niya dyan?
Aray ko, nasata na siya ako.
Ako, honestly, autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh my God,
Ah!
ano yun? Napaka-scientific na,
Seriously?
fixation, sinasakal. Gusto mo sinasakal
Yung
siya?
sinasakal mo, ganyan?
Oo.
Or ikaw ang
Ikaw
sinasakal?
ang sinasakal or siya?
Ako. Ako
Ay, oh my God. May SNM, may SNM tendency si Doc. Hindi ko kinaya.
I will
Oo,
provide.
I mean, the S and the M part, I can do that. I mean, I do have that. Pero yung autoerotic, parang medyo ang tagal. Kahit na hindi auto, kahit other erotic asphyxiations, ganun. Okay na sa akin.
Okay, taga parang hindi na ma-monetize ang video na to.
Sinasakal ka na sabang tinatanong, sinong nanay mo? Sinong nanay mo? Sinong nanay mo? Sinong nanay mo?
Sasagot sino?
Ang sagot ko, carrot, kasi seafood.
Oh my God.
Ayoko na.
Ano, binabalot sa leg mo yung stethoscope mo, tapos iniilang ganyan.
Iba.
Ganun siya.
So this is our first adult episode.
Baka mabantay sa Facebook, ha?
I think ultimately it just shows pandemic thirst is real.
Yes.
Pwede ka naman yung RA.
Yes, I agree.
Very real.
So moving forward, at yung mga nagtatanong sa comments ng ano yun, pakipugalo na lang po.
Good luck kung mag-google mo yung penguin.
Oo nga, napagano'n tuloy ako. Paano yun?
I guess we can bring the episode to a wrap up and then we can continue as a private call and just
Pinrivate na.
just
Ano to? May demo, return demo pa to.
Masyado ng bastos for you.
welcome back, Patricia. So one of our audiences who's turning 18 in a few months is
So bawal na.
so I am just reminding you all that one of our younger audiences is back. Welcome back, Patricia.
Yeah.
But this is Baduy,
Yeah.
Noel.
I guess to wrap up, to give them the episode of flow.
Sige.
For each one, what aspect of going out do you find yourself, I don't know, maybe still doing or sometimes misdoing, other than the act of being with your friends? Like, do you find yourself still dressing up kahit di ka naman lalabas ng bahay? Do you find yourself choosing outfits? Do you find yourself umikot ka lang sa kanto listening to music kasi hindi mo kumiyak ka agad ng moments? Noel, would you like to start?
Ako, yeah, but I still like dressing up, but I think like I bought a lot of pajamas now.
As we can see,
Hindi halata.
Yeah, so
Yun na nga eh.
I bought a ton of pajamas. So parang instead of clothes for going out, it's clothes for staying in. Parang ganun.
that's cool.
So
Okay, how about you?
that's it.
Ako, I'm happy the gyms are back.
Mhm.
Oh, at least balik na yung gym ulit.
So yun na yung going out mo at least.
It's supposed to
Ah,
Yeah.
ano,
Yeah.
no, that's true.
Kasi
Kasi
ako bumabalik.
kasi minsan, di ba, you just want to change your surroundings kahit for a few hours or a few minutes. Nico, ikaw, what has been your going out hang up or frustration or simulation or coping mechanism?
No, still drinking. I guess. But what I do normally on weekends is I video call friends. I have like things like this. So that's how I cope, I guess.
Mhm.
But same with Noel, I think also parang there are times na you don't have to dress up naman, but I still do. Parang kahit bababa lang ako ng 7-Eleven, I wear jeans just para lang masuot ko kasi I miss
Yeah.
wearing it.
Yeah. So in our case, in circle lang, kasi I want to connect it to Patricia's comment. So Patricia asked, did any of you ever play Among Us?
Oh my god.
Among Us is this video game where you're in a spaceship and then one of you or more might be a monster. So you go through the game trying to stay alive, but you have to vote for the monster. You have to vote out people who are the monsters. And I only picked this up because I found myself going back to some old games, like Mod and playing Banished again. Oo, only because I wanted to go somewhere I'm familiar with. So parang mas na-predict ko din yung mangyayari. So doon ako naglalaro para I feel like I'm more in control of the world.
Vanished.
I've been playing Vanished again. And then Rocky's like, nakakita ka na. Vanished na ba ako?
Ano, parang, is it, may pa yung tao mo? Mga
Yeah. I had a town that went down to 10 people. And I was about to quit na, but I kept going and they're now up to 370 na. Nakakatuwa lang na, for me, I found solace in doing something in a world which I felt was predictable.
Ako, I miss wearing shoes. I miss wearing shoes.
Because you're always on slippers or barefoot.
Yeah, kasi I'm at home the whole day. So,
But you don't like, let's say, minsan you'll just wear shoes and walk around wearing that. Wala ka ganung moment.
wala. I
Hindi
go
ka
out
lumalabas at all.
hanggang kalye lang.
Hanggang dun lang.
Hanggang dun lang. Tapos, balik na ako. Nasa kusina ako buong araw.
Oh, Lord. Oy, I miss your pate.
Yes, we miss your pate.
Please make pate.
Sige, I'll make.
I will
Body
buy.
nice ask. Sige.
How about you?
May
What has been
chocolate cake na rin
Kamusta
ako.
man yung taga-probinsya na hindi nakakatanggap ng pate?
Ha?
Layo-layo.
Wala kasing grab dyan eh.
grab?
Pag
Hindi pa kami
rito.
umaabot doon. Hindi pa kami umaabot sa sa probinsya.
So, RD, do you have a thing that you've been doing?
What's that? You're kind of choppy.
I'm checking if RD has a coping thing that he wants to share in terms of beyond the lockdowns and not being able to go out.
I go out because I work in public health, so
Yeah.
I have to go out a lot and monitor
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank you
But-
for that, RD.
Thank you, Dan.
Oh, I appreciate that. But what I miss the most about is not thinking about being responsible. I miss the times when I just go out and not
And
think about anything. And
Yeah.
that's something that I cannot do now because whenever I go out and people see me, they're like, Sinok RD, mag-social distancing kayo, nandyan siya. Mag-mask kayo, nandyan siya. I'm like the social conscience of my province. So I have to be always proper whenever I go out.
Yes.
So I'm like, I just want to be irresponsible every so often. And I don't get the opportunity to do that. So I kind of turned off my no tips for messages from everybody tonight. And when I saw your feed, I went here. So this is kind of a stress relief. But in reality, what kind of crossed me, like my sanity anchor for this pandemic is what Ramon has been enjoying. It's called Boys Love. And
Oo.
Yeah.
Really?
seriously, I'm not the type, diba, who will like the boys love thing because I hate romance shit. So, am I allowed to curse online? Sorry.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, fine. It's our. I super
Okay.
got it.
We're way past that, so it's okay.
Actually, hindi ko na alam kung online pa pala
Okay.
tayo.
Oo.
But anyway, I'm enjoying this kind of thing. So, there. So, I'm not the type who will like those things, but they kind of like, for me, I never had those influences when I was younger where I can see shows that kind of normalizes the relationships or the
Yeah.
experiences that I can have. So it kind of related to me a lot now. So I don't know, tas na-addict na ako. So I kind of watched everything from like every country.
What's your favorite so far?
Favorite in what? Like technical or story-wise?
Right?
Don't get me
What?
started.
Ano? Hindi naman yun ang tinitingnan eh. Technical. Technical.
Have to!
Totoo.
Napanood, Doc,
You know
napanood mo na
me.
yung kay Jerome Ponce saka kay TJ Marquez.
Nag-start na ba yun?
Magsa-start na yun
Hindi
eh.
pa.
So, hindi pa pala.
Okay.
I want to
Wait
watch
lang,
that too.
wait lang. Guys, let's have an episode
Next side, next side.
Yeah, let's have an episode all about BL and please be available para kasama kayo sa discussion.
Ayan si Doc, saka si Mon. Hindi ako, na,
Ano?
Hanggang
hindi pa ako
Game Wars,
nakanood ng BL ever.
let's
Same.
Ay, pero,
schedule,
Same.
let's schedule
Noel.
time.
Hindi pa.
Let's schedule
Noel.
time to talk about BL.
Oo.
Ano, no?
Ano?
Are you just
No-
planning ahead of
Noel.
time? Willing to contribute to
yes.
the PL thing.
Nawala.
Oh, ano nga?
Yun.
Ano po?
Yeah, kung nagkaka-connection issues, some of you nagko-connect both sides.
Oo.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're going to wrap up the end. It's 11:30, almost 11:30. So any last thoughts that you'd like to share about night outs, and then we can continue this off air.
Yeah, I mean, I super. Wala, these are the people.
Yes,
This is our family.
this is our heart, our love, our. These are the people who know what we have gone through in different ways. Right? And we will have more time talking off air para na wala na tayong filters.
Para ba lahuraan na?
But for now, I hope you will join me as we close this episode. Because obviously at night, talking about everything from fun memories going out, crazy happenings, or over and lots of over. But that was more than 30 minutes, and we definitely had a lot of fun. We hope you will join us again next time. We want to thank Nico, Apoy, Noel, RD, and Juan for joining us as our
Bye.
guests. And
Let's wrap up lang.
yeah, para we continue offline.
Yeah, so recording of the week. Thanks everyone. Okay. Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
This
Bye.
Bye-bye.